at least district level no there, say offices no there. I feel say and be too restrictive kakra emboa. And the electoral commission should also have a second look at But to want to suggest it has to be done as if it's the normal general registration no. I was also fun to word say adiano there's a word on it say a limited registration.
But the question I want to ask is should a limited registration exercise not take into consideration the constitutional provision say it should be accessible to obi biara when you in fear no so person register ekokotoaba.
Now when it comes to accessibility, when you say even registration sentence now electoral commission use no. Omutimi wo baby a polling station but be for lack of structure omutimi shift use a different structure registration now. So for instance someone say a higher polling station, right? Say for what me
too.
A higher polling station. Oh general.
You can't change of venue.
Oh maybe. Now say change of venue so bet me inaccessible to another person.
Okay.
Yes. Be a hana was some mumbai. Bomba and was some munya shade because of maybe a weather condition machines in Sanyama. Sometimes movie echo straight amount for structure be as a school structure be an church be an premises or multi-miss room no more. But it's as it seems a hana polling station there a walk. And no ebanisa so be super say anke a hana was I don't know more shifting.
But we are talking about for example set me district a Brim North district. Eastern region. So if somebody Obi was a capia, now I was say what the infield do or register just for the purposes of voting in the district level elections. Obi faka every sakapia by equiancy, that's first stop. Wa faka every equiancy at the aquarium, that's second stop. We are the same thing. Assign and the chi assign abafi. What is the incentive? What will motivate somebody to do that trip, to go to the district office to go and register?
Exactly. I think I answered that, sir. On district offices now, designated there. It's something I also disagree. Because transportation first, alone.
Because so that's the accessibility
which
we are talking about.
That's why I said, sir, if an electoral area basis and Kebeboa.
That's what we are all saying.
No. You see, electoral area basis.
That's what we are saying.
Let me flow.
I'm not flowing. I'm saying that's what we are saying. That's all.
Okay, that's what the political parties are.
Yes,
then I didn't get him on that score. I thought say he was advocating say we should have each, for instance, Uko Amasama.
No, we used 38,000 polling stations in 2020. We are not saying elections. That we should use 38,000 polling stations to do registration exercise.
Okay, then but yes, my understanding.
You can either do electoral areas or do cluster. Electoral areas in Yakabumana and a cluster.
Okay.
2019, that's what they did.
That's what, yes.
We used 1,500, and I said,
okay, yes. Then I think I was thinking, say, kind of based on say, near registration, say 38,000. No, we should open it again to 38,000. That is what my understanding. But if that's what the political parties went and advocated at IPAC, then I'm in full support.
Mati. Come on, Dean. Angel Cola Abonting, Angel Orange Abonting, Angel Mango Abonting, Angel Peach, Angel Apple Lime from Adonko Soft Drinks Beverages Limited. Mr. To be man corral, to be faculty fee, said be our about on China, wait me be at your mom. Number is a bit me afraid in 0244 832 286 and 0507 878 668. Happy FM Net Downwell Insurance on the 9th of September 2023 will be having a blood donation exercise. Because Ayalolo Bus Terminal opposite Kimbu on Crancrudium where the Sarah Bomodi announced bra. Na Betchumuja Cranium Fanco and Konkugu a blood bank or my Musede Bea, a Fufrobin Momo, ever call Amuchirimuano. Umuhiamujani Bemunsa to me, Akam. So give blood, not excuses, give blood, give option. This event is in partnership with the National Blood Service Ghana and the 37 Military Hospital. So, per se, obviously, I say, me said, Jumadi Brewa. Number between your free any 0249 712 Amika said, Jumadi is powered by Happy 98.9 FM. Bank of Ghana say, Omuchrim, Governor of the Bank of Ghana. Watch
Actually, nobody. You see, Ora, Addison. I am the fault. Crab. So far, you see, I am maybe some more there. When we appoint leaders to execute their TOR, do we give them performance indicators? Safa,
the Oma Bena who can ask me.
Mrs. Say, you painful, nay, the Juma Shawansa, name terms of reference. One performance indicators.
Citizen Pacho, Oma Bena who asks a question.
Omangana, yet him.
Okay.
Yera, Mamunia. Mamunia Kudia. My own friend and colleague. Okay, there. When will the president do me a reshuffle? Into his leadership and the party as NPP will be engage all the government appointees and ministers to assess them. And based on that assessment, they will do a reshuffle if need be. So if I'm a catch them. As some are making some mutia, how's the catch up? One car. Okay. Inti say na assessment in why you so you yet a higher train. Because on him or can't be genizi. Could ya? Chida wanka. Or can't be genizima. Inti munia could ya area bring more train. There was some car. I mean, we are dream. They are your man paying the moon there. Reshuffle no. Either wa Abraham. To me yet. Inti I won't pay for mobile share. But I reshuffle. Yes, sir. Now some more can on for Yejuma. Because it looks like the performance indicators of some of the appointees on Yejuma. And because yet why I high yeshon. Until they think that BBR you're about me also BB Bessie BBR in C.
It is possible.
Inti BBR in Sinti Moncofunia Moye. Jobian and I'm not tested as a fool, we are also fun of fool. Inti Addison was what tested as in fool. What test some why you fita Bank of Ghana, CCR. Already in Tumbakacha and the Bank of Ghana is not there to make profits, but it's there to make losses. These are a bunch of embarrassing old leaders. Ghana and the Bank of Ghana is not there to make profits, but is it there to make losses? What is your use? Bisa Obronyo Atimin there. So opposition. And the Ghana Moriti, what would he be saying? Emi debi amekada American basa American osande mempedo chine bisa ben sesa muntu menkasa because aben we du yankahwe. Ibi na electoral commission oya yeken. When things are going wrong, let us say it. Let us say it today. Because you are making losses, you are making some unserious expenditure. You can't. It will justify your communication. 32 million Ghana cedis are your communication to justify it. After booking a paper, they be swing him. The Becca Charme there, the Bank of Ghana is not there to make profits. Really? Really? What can I tell you? There will be no haircut. Moshe, come on, need to do the new order. Because there will be no haircuts. I don't think the woman a back bush, Sakura, left, right, center. Yeah, Bank of Ghana paying not to. Because you see, there are some of the things that you push out to Ura Kenofurata. But the Bank of Ghana is the one to ensure even the exchange rate. So what is there was no procurement breaches and all those.
Well, the governor of the Bank of Ghana is saying the bank's operations will not be affected by whatever it is that is happening in the fiscal year of 2022.
When the bank operations will be affected.
When
yeah, can you mean to when the Bank of Ghana operations will be affected?
Say the more said the bank is bankrupt. Sika be edi ho. Sika ni nyina wa ye.
Na Ghana ye bankrupt, Ghana ye kodi. Ghana we gu. Ghana wa
problem is simple.
Ghana mboy.
Otie epa ho adaben wo happy 98.
Ghana mboy. Ghana ye bankrupt, Ghana ye kodo. What's ye economy ye junk, a default, a status. Ghana is still going on. So what is he talking about? Safa, share. I grow now and paying for years in 1 year. Now, we don't want to hear those things. We should at least be listening to people. We should be a listening government. We should be listening. It will take an action. It is not. It is injurious to the economy of this country. The vice president is not happy with what is going on, so he cannot talk about the economy. This is also a digitalization. Example was a new vision for the country, because if this is the vision, then we are going to a ditch. It's also a new vision, but yeah. Into ama signal no yehuni otitoko.
That's why the signal is stronger.
Oh, otito.
Very clear and strong.
Otito. Them signal economy.
And you see 2G.
Make
2G.
Eh na 2G na
You see 4G na for connected.
Otie epa ho adaben wo happy.
na 2G na wada me. Election signal or your ABO or your can. Election signal, then that is fine. But I'm talking about the signal of the economy.
By 4th November, cry 5G.
Hey.
The economy. 4th November. Oh, elections. Your elections are somewhere any do. About to now somewhere any day. Make about to make economy. Because this is the person who told us there. The president has brought him from the Bank of Ghana. In the Bank of Ghana, no they jedi. You about me, you wouldn't know a Bank of Ghana so much because us no know what's the Bank of Ghana. You may be as in our system. Economy. Let's do our roads. We have enough money. Let's do this. We will get money. Ghana yetisikaso. Oh no, yeah, President Onya wanted to make Ghana yetisikaso because he had been at the Bank of Ghana. Today, the Bank of Ghana is being discussed, and we cannot get the former deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana to tell us what is happening. Nti Mijinizi there, he's not happy because Okasa. Asambaba.
Citizen.
Let's be serious to change people who are not giving us results. Until then, I'm not talking about Bank of Ghana. Okay, Bank of Ghana, right. They say no. I mean, because of by law, it protects him. Mm-hmm. But you see, even with that, that is why you see this. Finance deputy the minority finance committee. So yeah, mama when you in that group. The man group when there. Yeah, you mean there okunyonye NDC for work. On your opposition NDC for putting work. But when they also decide to fight,
we're happy. 98.9.
What we call that finance Bank of Ghana. Na papa why did they go so mamu ntu mwanda na de nti tama nyamaro ko bonen wotu akada na wankada o na wa atwa manyama se ewe na wakada we. Let's take constitutional provisions. This man is not performing. A non-performance can be a way you can remove somebody from office. Mm-hmm. let's trigger those provisions and stop the sleeping. Miracles, Mamunia Dennis. Matter the master Munja Mayanka, Mumuka Muye. There they can go to, people can go to hell. Muka Muye. Because the man Mudan and Mubatana, Musumu. Oh, he's on a semper. He said that the minority can go and sleep there. They can, whatever they do, nobody cares.
Oh no, in relation to what the minority is saying.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, say no dear.
That's one question, nobody cares.
Oh yeah, but
let me see.
But that democratic right?
Citizen. Mommy, go.
Obviously,
come out.
impeach finance minister free on the saying. Say the democratic right. Oh no, trigger. But we are saying. You see, Sefa.
Come on.
Me when
Alaji
Kamal. I'm a summer Bruni. Now, when discussions are ongoing and the vice president is brought in, you know why? I feel proud in that ever since Dr. Bawumia became the vice president, because of the effectiveness, yet me president is in chain. The problem in my vice. Why am I saying this? Me changing my position.
What year a Pahwada Ben were happy 98.9.
Alliance for Food Soldiers Advocacy, AFA. The press conference about reshuffling, my position has not changed when it comes to reshuffling. There are many reasons why you do reshuffling. Right? Sometimes, at the new energy eba. And more obi et me say, okay, after all, man, wake up from my slumber, because people become too comfortable at a certain point. So reshuffling is serving notice to them that no, the president is watching, or those in charge who appointed you are watching. Now, I see the vice president. One said the vice president is not talking about what's happening at Bank of Ghana. Sefa, you can help your listeners. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia offered Bank of Ghana how many years? Since 2008, you didn't buy as running mates.
It was from 2007.
Right? Who did from 2008? One would say, Dr. Bawumia, you appointed Bank of Governors for how, Anna?
So for us to educate your listeners, I'm not okay.
Let say me beside years now of
who are those in charge? Minister of Finance, Vice President, and the Governor of Bank of Ghana. What is he talking about? Educate your listeners.
Are you done? Oh, say you are surprised. I'm responding to who you okay. Until let me see me person. Because who say when did I then about Dr. Mahmoud, but enemy person who said, look at the years out there free Bank of Ghana. And you expect him to go and talk about Bank of Ghana as if say no current government. And you should know that the point I'm building is each institution, Bank of Ghana, there was some level of autonomy, right? Yes. When it comes to issue of forex, Chemi governor wa bet na so see the stabilizes till we any 10 years. Yeah, no, Chemi one. Let me I can apologize. And I say he's the best governor. Now, the issue of Bank of Ghana ever into the media.
No one wants to watch a dollar modikina come at IGP. One okay. One okay.
Citizen. We are general.
One okay.
General.
Me customer. One okay.
We are general.
Oh.
We are general.
One okay. Mr. Safa,
Mama wa flow pa.
Mr. Safa, me interruption. But what's a market?
Just allow me. What's your opposition? How did we get here? What made Bank of Ghana to go in to support government? Crisis. So I can be opposition now. Then America would have been said, then Bank of Ghana go in to support government.
What year a Pahwada Ben were happy 98.9.
Then you analyze. So in this case, Unim, how come we don't have all this Ferrari in UK? During COVID, check. You can Google and check. The Bank of England went in and supported the government. But Utidede, yentiha na UK within a month, omu change your friend is saying, your friend is saying,
Treasury Secretary.
How many? Within few months, change ni pa 3 to the exit kwesi kwajo Sagani and no more point. And so when 1 month, Papa were office, why? Because of the challenges the economy were facing. But they are not partisan like the way we are.
He resigned.
No, but he was pushed to resign. You know, he had issue with the prime minister, and then you
But
know.
what you are saying,
But he resigned on principle.
He resigned based on the comment he made, and the prime minister asked him to resign. He was asked to resign. Asking you to resign is still like basically like sacking you. Unlike say we are voluntarily on your own volition, where decided say, look, you know what, I'm done. But when you are asked that resign, it means you have been given the option to either go or be fired. So in this case, you ran out of option. So let me proceed. Bank of Ghana's issue in supporting the government. Why? With all these crises are here go through. Look at things are still flowing. Were you expecting Bank of Ghana to sit aloof for workers not to be paid? For projects to stall? For the economy to crash? So that you come and say, hey, we've said it. What's the role? That is why Bank of Ghana is saying that they've broken no law in doing that. Because part of their mandate is to step in and support government where the situation is critical. And that is what they've done. But you know, the problem of Bank of Ghana, to me, has to do with poor communication. Nyamani bi wo ho a governor no etnase for long. Emma opposition no feed into propaganda to a certain level because uye sana opposition no achieve omu propaganda against no we na oba people wouldn't believe again. So that is where I expected say when this whole thing started no Bank of Ghana's PR department or the press conference na governor no because sometimes you don't even need your PR department to come on. You the governor should come and address the country. And that is why sometimes the appointing authority must force people like that to speak. And let people know that, no, don't allow people to speak.
How do you expect the appointing a year person, and as the year appointment, to force some people to speak when you emra those people operate with, and as those entities operate with?
So,
they are, I mean, Oshe Bank of Ghana Act, Act 612, they are not under any authority. So, the appointing authority, like the president, cannot force the Bank of Ghana governor to come and speak.
Oh no, but send me cast a force. You should understand. So,
I know. But so many of you know I want to me Bank of Ghana governor so to be provided with as with the
no, but this whole issue, no, ASK or they are advancing to government. And yes, sir. Okay, overdraft this anyama or the government, and then government is being bashed, right? Who Bank of Ghana also now advances scano. So in this case, you need to come and clear the air. So that from the word go, opposition is starting the propaganda. No, na ewu picketing now. We say omukoye ni na. Only na a part of propaganda. Other than what are you going to do there? So NDC, and I agree with your friend Miracle. Say if the NDC pair, they can go and sleep there. Would that take the governor out of the office? No, but they just want to send a signal as if say they are active. I told you the last time, say when it comes to NDC, they follow trending issue. Because any issue and GCPP general, now, you see, when I come and sit with political parties and bashi government, they don't offer anything on it. What is as a general of GCPP? What catch you say? Yeah, GCPP, you bet A, B, C, D. Waka.
Why will I say that?
Because
I will suggest things for government to do.
Your political party
you never listen when I'm
without
talking.
any policy.
You are here,
Masa, that one don't go there.